So two things happened that signaled to me it was time to start charging for estimates or consultations, even for smaller jobs. And the first thing was is that I had people trained and I had systems in place where we could give estimates for a lot of the smaller stuff without having to be on site. So like mowing, treatments, irrigation, a lot of that stuff. I had a kind of formulas where for the most part we can give you a pretty accurate bid without going out there. So that was the first thing that happened. The second thing was I got booked at one point. I had 75 estimates backlogged. And like literally customers waiting for estimates. I was booked out 5.5 weeks. I was taking 3 estimates a day, 5 days a week. And if I got sick or hurt or didn't feel good one day or was running behind, too bad. Like there was no catching up. I was so drowning in work. I didn't have a choice. So then the final thing that happened was I found Acuity scheduling software, which allows you to charge people to book appointments. And it was a no-brainer at that point. You got to charge. So the truth is, man, is I was going out to people's houses and they weren't there. Like they were literally scheduling appointments with me and then not showing up to their own appointment. It got to the point where like I literally showed up at somebody's house and there was somebody doing the job that they had described that they wanted me to come bid. Like people just didn't want to wait as long as they had to wait. And it wasn't just the new customers, it was my existing customers. Um, so what do you do about it? I mean, you got to control it somehow. I tried getting another estimator, but the problem boiled down to we needed to probably charge more because we didn't have the manpower to handle the work. So the only way to charge more was charge for my time. You know, my time, a lot of my time could be spent out in the field getting more work done. But instead, I'm running around wasting gas, wasting time, neglecting the current customers that I do have. And so once I realized that the customers I had were plenty to really support me and I needed to do better for them, I started charging for my current customers so that they could get on my books and they knew who I was and what we did. And they were confident to spend the deposit money and they're going to get the money back because they knew they were going to schedule us. And it shooed away the customers who weren't serious. So we weren't wasting our time getting the runaround for people who weren't going to be a customer. And it's probably the best move I ever made, but it's a damn risky move. You really got to have your marketing in place. You've got to definitely have your reputation established. But at some point, it makes sense. You know what I mean?